Hello YouTubers. I wasn't really planning on doing a video on this, but I've been somewhat blown away by the program, so I thought I would demonstrate its power. The program I'm talking about is Topaz AI. So this is 1.2.9, and what I'm going to use it for to demonstrate how you can restore old images. So basically you can enhance them, sharpen them, upscale them if they're low pixel count, and it's pretty much automatic, but the results are pretty staggering. So my sample image is a picture that I took in Oslo, Denmark in 1999 with a film camera. I was lucky enough to be heading out into the fjords, and the QE2 cruise ship was stationed there, and at the time that I took the picture there was a perfect rainbow over the top of the ship. So snapped a picture. It was very good for its time, but unfortunately, compared to today's technology, it was a fairly average shot. So as you can see from the raw image, the JPEG, it's not particularly sharp, the colors are off, it's not straight, but through a combination of using Topaz AI and Lightroom, I think we can make a significant improvement to it. So let's dig straight in and do it. So firstly, obviously, job is to load the image. And then what happens is autopilot, which is effectively an inbuilt AI, will go to work. It will define the nature of the image, landscape, portraits. It will look for faces and apply special AI algorithms to the faces, and basically what it do, it'll sharpen everything up. So I've got split screen mode on at the moment. So this side is the original image, and this is what it's turned it into. So straight away you can see a significant improvement. Okay, so if I show you the whole image, it's less obvious, but still, if you look especially there at the bow and the close-up detail on the water here, significantly better. And look at that cleanup on that building in the background there. So that is straight out of the box. Now you can mess with these settings. The original scan of the photograph was 3586 pixels by 2432. It's quite high res. You can upscale it if you want to, like I could double the size of it if I wanted to, and it'll go away and calculate that. But to be honest, that would leave it 7000 by 5000. That's too big, so I don't need that. So I'm just going to put it back to its original resolution. It's automatically applied noise levels based on the removal of noise, and that's basically what you can see going on over here. So you can see all this noise here in the clouds, which is just gone. So again, you can see it all here above the rainbow, all smoothed out and sharpened. I mean, you can really see it on the flagpoles. Look at the flagpoles on that building there. They're just a blur, and now they're sharp. So it's done a fantastic job. The problem I've got in the middle there is it's a little bit overexposed, so the white on white, but we might be able to do something with that in Lightroom. So I've done nothing really apart from open up the program, let it do its thing, and save it. I mean, you've got a lot of manual operations. You can adjust the noise, you can adjust the sharpening, you can do settings on faces and what have you. But just as a picture enhancement, apologies, that's my cat Moriarty shouting in the background. So we're done with Topaz AI. I'm just going to go into Lightroom Classic, Yes, okay. And we'll import the picture into there. So I'm just going to make sure that we're in library mode. Drop the picture in. Import it. Go to develop mode. Right, okay, so let's do the basics first. We just need to get this straight and crop out the white edges. So we can just do that. Just crop it in slightly. Make sure that that boat is centered. You could use rule of thirds and reduce the sky, but I quite like the sky. You could reduce the water, but again I like the churn. So we'll crop it and get that boat straight so it doesn't look like it's falling off the edge of the screen. Make sure we don't have any white showing at the edges. Just bring that down to nicely proportioned. Okay, so there's our image, and then we'll just have a mess, do the auto white balance. That's actually made a huge difference. So you can see that's taken all of the sort of orangey warmth out, but it's made it look a lot more natural. So I actually quite like that. Check the exposure. As I said, the exposure, I'm just going to tickle the exposure down a little bit because it seems to be enhancing the rainbow. Highlights not really doing a deal. Shadows, just darkening it a little. Blacks, just maybe a little. Clarity is usually a good one, but you just make sure you don't overcook it. Just going to bump that a little bit, and similarly texture just a little bit. Vibrance, you see that way over. Just again, just trying to accentuate that rainbow a little bit without blowing it out completely. I think I might have just overdone that a little bit. So it's just, don't want to lose the natural. Okay, and then let's just have a mess and see if we bump the rainbow colours a little bit. Okay, shouldn't really need any sharpening because that's been done already. Yeah, not surprisingly, the sharpening just adds noise, so we're not going to bother with that. And because of the nature of the image, just going to have a look to see what a vignette would do. So just bring in, see how that's just providing a little bit of focus on the ship, but with vignetting, if you apply that, kind of drags the whole exposure of the image down, so you can still have the vignette but not overpower it. And then there's a couple of dirt spots, so I've got the self-healing tool here. Just see what we can do with that. I'm not sure about that one, don't know what that is actually. Yeah, these are dirt spots as well, so I'm just going to see if we can just edge those out a little bit. Okay, get back. There's a dirt spot there. Good old film with its dirt spots. Okay, there's a lens blob over there as well. Let's get rid of that one. Well, I think that's about as good as it's going to get. But if you look at the before and after, so that's what it looked like before, and that's what it looks like now. So we will export that. Just got my default settings, which is basically to export back to the same location, 100% JPEG quality. So export that back. It complains because the original image was called JPEG. So now if we look at our comparison, we've got the original, we've got the one that Topaz produced. Get those side by side, so straight away you can see significant improvements there, and then the final edit, so even that is significantly better than the Topaz output, because the Topaz output doesn't factor in colors. So there you go, Topaz AI, miraculous. I might do a video on upscaling images at some point, because that's really good as well. So if you've got a low res image that you just need larger for printing out or doing a poster, or you've got part of an image which you really want to put focus on but it's too low resolution, then this program will use AI to upscale that part of the image. But for now, that's it. Any comments, questions? Just put them in the YouTube comments and I'll try and answer. Okay, thank you very much. See you later. Bye.